What is going on? Welcome back. We're playing Shapes 2. Still. I've got this in my veins. Um, let's see. I did play a little bit today. So you might notice that there's a couple things unlocked and or the amount of research credits has changed. Mainly I was focused on getting this shape up to par, up to snuff, so that we can deliver a large chunky chunk. I might have to do the same thing now over here. I don't know. This one seems okay, but I need two of them instead of one of them. And I don't know if I can feed. Well, so maybe I can if I actually, like, clean this up a little bit. I might be able... Well, I can get one more lane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we can make this work. I can get another two stuck into here. That would be a little bit better too, because then I would have... Let's try to do that. So I want to hide the upper for a second. And then, bring it back. Basically, that is what I need to accomplish, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the break. That means you come down to here. And then you feed that one. And I need to get 12 on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might need to use my extractors. No, without the 1 by 1. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then we break that. And we say this goes to here. That should be the same thing. It's just that now I have 4 feeding one and 4 feeding another. Yay. Look at that. 5 minutes in and we're already making some efficiencies. Okay. So that means one whole pipe delivers into here, one to here, one to here. I can't remember the shapes that I need off the top of my head, but this is a final shape. This shape will deliver into here. That should help this side. Earlier, I expanded this as well, so there's 4 and 4 delivering 2 and 2. And then it's getting picked up down here. And then everything should be delivering into here. And we should, the goal here is to see an increase. Yep, that sucked. The goal should be to see an increase on this one and on that one. Yep, this should show an increase automatically on its own. This is what I fixed this afternoon. What else did I do this afternoon? Oh, the other thing I did. I expanded... So this is delivering... No. I did that yesterday. I did this afternoon. So this is delivering the bonus shape for the operator level. This. So I just kind of ratcheted it up a little bit to mass deliver that. All in all, pretty good afternoon. Chasing the 2-year-old around as well, so fun things. But now we should be able to start chasing down the gold ones. What is... okay. I have to deliver all of these to the gold ones first. This wants... okay. So one of these gets rotated. Let's make a rotate island. I might be able to just steal one, honestly. This, no, that's a cutter. The cutter, why is it so slow? Platform capacity 2. Right, like, it is super slow, right? What is this feeding? Oh, this is feeding the other one. This is one I did it really early. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. So let's make... I don't think I've ever done a rotate island before. As a blueprint, I usually just make them really quickly. What is that? Oh. That's interesting. I don't remember that being in the version of the game from before, so... I think we should do a couple really quick. So, what is this? Machines required for a fully saturated belt. 2. I would not have made it this way normally, but I wouldn't have used the thrower. Can I just want to shape. I want to make sure it's going to be fully saturated. I don't know which one's the bottom, truthfully, in this. This one is. Wait, what? Okay. Alright, that'll give me a full shape. And then for the second, we're just gonna feed it into the ether. Yeah, that looks like it's right. Perfect. And we'll just take it and we'll set it up for 3. Did I buy the, yeah. Okay, clockwise, single rotation. One, let's do rotate. I'm just gonna set them all up. Right, we're gonna have a rotate. Basically, I'm making a rotation. All right, one by one, clockwise. Platform. I'll do 1-1. What's the... Right. One rotator rotates the shape one time clockwise. And we're going to do a counterclockwise. Same principle. Double check it's working. Everybody's happy. Yeah, it looks like it's all right. Yeah, I'd say so. I don't want to copy the... Okay, this is going to be a blueprint in the rotation. One by one, counterclockwise. 1, 1, counterclockwise. Save. Awesome. All right, one more. This one might need a little bit more finagling, as my grandfather would say. Good solid word. You don't hear it very much anymore. I think the 180 rotator... Oh, no! Oh, they're all the same. Oh, well, we just do this then. Alright, and we connect it to double check it. Should be fine. I don't see any problems here. Good. Everybody looks happy. Yeah, we're good. Gucci, as the kids would say nowadays. Alright, 180 rotation. Rotation B. I find the backspace. There we go. Okay. Ugh. And this is going in the blueprints as a 1 by 1 180 rotation. 1 by 1 180 rotation. Now, at some point, I might make more that are a little bit more like built, like groups of 4 or something like that. Okay, all of that so I can quickly iterate on these. Alright, the first thing I want to do is bring them out a couple more so I can see what I'm working with. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I just do that. Yeah, I just need a 180. Okay. For uniform... Panda! Or panned. Going on. Happy shaping. I am to the point where I think I can start putting the gold ones together. I spent some time this afternoon, and if I can hit the right buttons, I should be delivering a large chunk of these, and it is a little disturbing that I just looked and they were empty. Well, I might get somewhere, but it's not going to be in 50 hours. It might be in 500. Final achievement for manufacture. So is that this bottom make anything machine? Well, congratulations first. I'm just trying to figure out what the final achievement is so I can understand, like, what you put together. Ugh, crystals. This is my goal for the playthrough, is to make a make anything machine at level this like basic one, no crystals. Okay. The final trade item? Is that a crystal? No. This is the red spark. Well, I'm going to call it a spark. This is the red polished thing. What the hell is that? That's a square. That's a spike. Oh, this. Oh. Oh, with the pins. This looks like a little ship. Crystals? Yeah, crystals. When you do this, you... Oh, wait. Do you have to do this shape? Or no, I guess it's all the same, right? You have to deliver all 5 of these at 90 per minute to get one. Cool. Well, I mean, what the hell is that? I haven't even seen that shape yet. Like this little spiky badge looking thing, I just realized is a whole new... Oh, it must be a polished shape that you get. Well, yeah, it's... Okay. Well, congrats! 2001 to get the achievement. We'll see. We'll see. My goal, like I said, for me, my goal is to just recreate the make anything machine, and kind of push down the. Maybe just delivering it, and we'll see if I can maybe work on doing it and getting the achievement at the same time. Alright. This got backed up because none of the machines are working, but we're just gonna push forward. Okay. So platform it's 90 shapes a minute. In 90 shapes a minute. And 90. I feel like there was a Oh, I went down to 4 green because I had to use 2 and 2. so now that I have... Let's do some counting here. This is going to basically be 1. So I'm going to be 1 for 1. Because I have to deliver 1 lane. I have an output that I'm going to have to rotate and stack and go into this. And then I'm going to have 2 more shapes that I need to make somewhere and deliver in. I couldn't get them above 2 per minute. It'll be 1 for 1 for a few steps. Well, that's good. Okay. So let's get a blueprint for how this works with one of them. Can I? No, I was hoping I could move these two down, but I'd have to reconnect everything. It's alright. I could only move them down a little bit anyway. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do a 180-degree rotation here. Oh, wait. How many to... It's 2... Oh, I upgraded everything, so now the numbers are different. Great. I wish they would just give it like a 1x, 2x. I'm working on challenge right now, going to grab the achievements more than swap to hard mode. Right on. I did a make anything machine in the classic version, and then I recreated it in hard. There was another one after, I don't think it was insane, but there was another one after that. I had stopped there. I need 2 of these, right? One space belt can support... Oh, well, I have to dump the other side or it won't. Oh, no, because that's not at... Oh, I just realized. Okay. So this is outputting at 90. So I only need 1. Space belt's 4 notches, but this is outputting so slowly that it's not going to fill, right? Yeah, just 1. And then we're going to go right into a... Yeah, we're going to go right into a stack. That should feed this. And then it's just going to be a matter of making the other 2 shapes at some point, somewhere. Or if you want to save platforms, you could combine those 2 lines, rotate them, and then divide it again into stackers. Save platforms, you could combine those 2. Oh, I get it, because they're the same direction here. Well, it's not going to be... So, like, basically, I would just be doing this. I mean, I get it. I could combine these into one lane because it's not gonna. This machine's not gonna overflow them. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're basically saying bring them out this way. And on its way out, rotate it. Bring them out this way. And then, based on that throughput, I could support 2... Still 1 stacker. Oh yeah, I guess this one is filling in a little bit. Okay. Oh, and then divide the output. Okay. How can I make this so that my copying and pasting is going to be a little easier? Both lines are at 180 speed, and that's the speed the stacker... Okay. Won't that... Will that make a slowdown going into yellow, though, if I split the output? Or yellow can only accept them at that speed, so even the other lanes that I'm sending in are only going to be accepted at that speed. Which is why I can split one lane so many... Okay. Of course, I can't. What's wrong with this one? Okay, well, let's recognize that we've just been taking out that connection the entire time. Apparently I didn't drop them all the exact same way. Must be right here. No. That's where it changed. It's these last 3 I dropped different. Glad I saw that. That might have taken a while to catch. It'll help with performance once you get later with the larger scale. I'm kind of interested to see what the performance is gonna look like. All right, let's make some room. Oh. I think that's going to be enough room for me to drop. Come across the bottom, drop in. Strictly speaking, it probably doesn't have to be quite that far apart, but I'd rather do it a little bit bigger right here. Okay. Well, let's pick a shoe. This one's... I guess this one's gonna be... am I gonna have to... I don't have color mixing. That's just green. Why does it look neon? This is the first time I've had to use green since the update. That really looks neonish, though. Okay, well, whatever. Let's figure out. Do we need anything? Yeah, I took a few upgrades this afternoon. I played for a while and made some improvements in a few areas. And while I was doing it, well, one of the things that I did was... where's that section at? Right here. I made... Oh, just to... This is all just to deliver that shape. So now this is at like level 26, because this is just all delivering that one operator shape. But that let me get a lot of research credits really quickly. So we unlocked a bunch of stuff. Like the first extra color. I think... Part of me wants the 3x3 because I'm getting to the point where I'm going to need my mixing islands. Let's take it. We'll take the 3x3 and then we'll... I'm not going to need those for a while. Might use those. Oh, I am going to want fluid wagons pretty quickly, though. Okay, we'll let that cook. Yeah, it's just really bright. I don't remember it being so bright. Alright, so... Is there anywhere that already has the shape so I don't have to... What am I really looking for? I'm looking for... that. I just need that by itself. I don't want to have to, like... Whatever. Kind of looking out here in the spiral galaxy. If there's one done, like as is, I'll yank it. Even if I have to... Truth, that's so close. Even if I have to truck it in. Or, well, train it in. Nope. Nope. That's nice to know that that's right here, though. I might need that later. Nope. No, I think I'm gonna have... Wow! Look at that! Look at that there! Rectangle green. I just want this section of the code. Okay. What else do I need for that? I need the same kind of thing, but I need it to be a wedge. I don't know if I'm going to get lucky with the wedges. I might have to make that by hand. It's kind of crazy that I even got lucky with that one. Oh, that's a good circle if only it was the right shape. No, I'm getting a little too far out to be training everything in here too. Okay, there was a spike pretty close. There's a spike here too. There was the right spike that I need. And I don't see any of the blue. It'd be great if I could find a blue that was set up the way I need it to be, but that's okay. So how about we take this blue. Is there a circle nearby? Oh, there's a circle. Okay, I can make a green circle here. I'm looking around it to see if there's a broken square. There's a blue one. If I take this and I shift it, that would make one, right? Do a quick little test. Mini miner. Oh, I have to swap it with... Okay, so... What if I... rotated 180 degrees? Oh. Nope, that makes a whole square. What if I just do... Oh. No, there's no... Ah, that's it. I rotate one way and one the other way. A lot of rotating. Well, but, you know what? I just made the, Oh, I'd have to harvest so many of those. Let me look really quick and see if there's... Only because I'm thinking about, like, how do I make 4 lanes? Do I need 4 lanes? I have 8. I need 2 lanes. Because it's the same number of green ones that I had of blue one. Or, it's the same numbers. And I have 2 lanes going in. So I only need 2, which means I only need 20... I have to make... 12 and 12, rotate, cut, 1 lane. 12 and 12, rotate, cut, rotate. I'd have to make, well, I still need 24. Because I have to have 2 of them going, right? Let's see if I use the right thing. Alright, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 line. Wait. Why don't I just, as soon as I come off, we do, well, let's do all clockwise rotations. I don't have a swap island, so we'll just call that swap islands next. I think I can do it in I need 4 per lane. One, 2, 3, 4. No, 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 that's not it. Let me do it this way so I can, like, think through this. I need 1 clockwise, and I need 1 counterclockwise. And now I need to swap them. I feel like I need a special island for this. Like one that is just designed. Oh, I did unlock the big one. Okay, this is overkill, but sure. Okay. I know how to do it. I'm just trying to think about how to do it the most efficient way. So if I have all of these ones come in, let's do a counterclockwise and a clockwise. So now I have them in the right locations. Rotator. No. Whopper. It's 4 per line. So I'm going to connect 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... Right, and then this one's going to come in. That's not going to be big enough. And then no. Now I have to get them out. Oh, no, wait. I can rotate one of them. Oh, these don't change. Which way is north? This is the one that's the correct orientation. The bottom ones are the way that I'm faced right now. The bottom ones are the ones that rotate. It's 2... And then it's 2 for each one. Oh. Don't have to do that. I had to pick the biggest. There's no reason I needed to use one that big, but we did. Okay. Now I have to repeat this. This needs to get repeated. For each lane. So this is what I need. Okay, hold on. We'll figure it out. What if we do it this way? Let's say we catch it, catch it, catch it. Two, three, four. One. And then we launch it. And then we bring this one down. Okay, well, I was hoping that would work, but nope, we'll just have to do it really quick this way. Alright. And then we go here. 1, 2, 4. This one is going to come up. Go here. This one is going to come up. And go here. This one will come up and go here. Come up and go here. Maybe I did need the giant 3 block because this is being spread out. This needs to go all the way to the edge. Almost like I planned it. Okay. Truthfully, I don't have to throw that, but we're going to leave it in. Okay, and I would like to make sure that we are running full belts. It looks like we are. I don't see a whole lot of... It does look like this end one. $45 times 2. Four machines on a belt. I got 1 belt coming in. Well, technically I have 2 belts, but it's 1. Why does it feel like it's bogged down? You know what I mean? Like, it feels... Up here says 180, so 100, we're good. But like when I get in here, this rotator's not working fast enough. It's like that for all of them. What's up now? Well, so I'm trying to figure out, like... Alright, so I have... Alright, let me stop. So I have this side is bringing in 3 into a clockwise rotation. This is going counterclockwise, so I'm getting those 2. And then I'm bringing them in. And I'm feeding one side into one side of a swapper, the other side into another side of the swapper, so that my output is the diagonal that I need for that shape up here. And then I took one of the 2 sides and rotated it. But it's, I mean, I've recognized it up here. You're outputting 4 lines from your 8-line swapper. 4 lines from... So I need to... That's so... This is when I read this. It was 45 times 2. So I just... Oh. 1 belt feeds 2 swappers. Is that the mistake I made? 1 belt feeds 2 swappers. Well, no, because I have 1 belt coming in. Like if I highlight it. 1 belt comes in and feeds 4 swappers. You're saying I should be feeding 8 swappers. 1 belt feeds 4 swappers. That's what I did. 1 belt, 4 swappers, half of a swapper. The other belt is feeding the other side of the swapper. Oh, so I'm feeding 2 belts feeding 4 swappers, and it should be 2 belts feeding 8 swappers. Okay. Okay. So in this scenario, I do need to feed 1 belt into 8 swappers. Or should I be splitting the output? This is a little cheeky way to do it, but this would work, right? Nope, that was not correct. I could see the belts like... I saw you say something, I'm just about to look. You see your column of 4 swappers. Go to the middle point output line and cut it. My output, this line? Wait, that was too high. So this is a cut. Are you saying here? 2 swapper outputs per line if they're all the same shit. Oh, it's this one. So these swappers... Now that I have them as the same shape, these swappers would go that way. I see what you're saying. And then in that case, instead of, just for my own sanity, instead of outputting them, I'm gonna output middle, since I'm using this huge. Okay, that's half the battle, because I want to understand why I screwed this up. So let's get it set up right, and then we're gonna I'm gonna articulate why that was wrong. So I'm feeding one swapper. So the swapper throughput, I could say one side, four swappers is a whole belt, but I'm sending 2 belts. Because I'm sending 2 belts, I still need 4 swappers, or I'll thin out either one of the 2 belts. But the output is the same as the input. So if I put 2 in, I get 2 out. So it's okay to take 1 belt and spread it into 4. 1 belt, spread it into the same 4, but then the output, if it's the same, needs to be spread out into 2. Okay. Because I'm not getting rid of anything, I'm just quickly flipping them. 2 input, 2 output. Okay. Okay, that was a lot to generate that. And I still need to make, well, first of all, I guess I really probably should grab this whole island. Okay, don't know what happened there. Yay, now we have it at 3. A checkerboard maker. Oh, to make the thing that I'm... Yeah. Event... Well... Yes, you are correct. I should be able to take a raw normal shape and checkerboard it. So I basically need to recreate this again. And at this point, because I have... This is 1 fully saturated space belt. Because I have 4 busters feeding in all through that. And then this is 1 fully saturated space belt. I need 2 fully saturated space belts. To feed the... I have 100 swappers! Okay. And now we need to paint islands. Okay. Let's do 1, 2. Oh, I need to remake the fluid extractor and do the same thing at some point, but for right now, let's do it this way. And I still need 4 of those. So we're gonna go 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We bring them back. And we have, if I face north, we have the bottom. Oh, I just realized this is a... Well, we have half of it. We're getting there. We're getting there. And now I need the spike, but I think this was a spike really close by. Is that why I started doing all this over here? No, there was a circle, which I don't need. I could paint the circle, but I don't need it here. Is there... Oh, there's a spike right here. You know what? We're gonna go with that. Is the spike... Let me face north. The spike is in the correct orientation, so I'm just going to... I need 2 full saturated lines. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm just going to use the train system and get them over there that way. It seems really silly that I can just build trains for less than I can space platforms. I get it. I mean, I guess you have to be able to get stuff around for somehow, but it just seems really weird. Let's use a green train. It's a gimmick to visualize performance. Well, yeah. I also I do like when you're... I don't even know where the rest of my damn factory is right now. When you're zoomed all the way out, and you can kind of like... You can, like right here, I can see what those spaces, what the shapes are on the train. I like that. I've always thought that was cool. All right, where's this going? This is just going to go over here. And there. Alright, now we're going to stack these. And we've got 2 lanes, so we need 4 stackers. And it doesn't really matter which direction I do them in, I guess. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? Oh, okay. A little bit of a visual thing. Okay. Okay, this is the base, and now I just need a whole bunch of circles that are painted, and then we're good. And then the circles are going to get dropped on top of those things. Okay, we need extractors, shape extractors. We need 2 full dooflickies. Dooflickie is the technical term. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's grab the fluid extractors. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, paint islands. Man, blueprints make this just so much faster. Okay. Shapes are coming in from the top. Let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna line them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. At some point in time, I need to. I thought I did make this as a blueprint already once. Okay, and then we bring them back. Alright, and then Stacky Islands. Alright, now I do need to pay attention. The side is the top. I almost feel like I should do it up here a little bit just to give myself some room. I don't know if I can, like, squish 4 of them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Whew. And we're going to use a train. Because we love trains. We love them. They're great. I have no idea where the actual factory is right now. That's north. This is what we're going to do. We're going to grab this because I have no clue where I am or where the factory is, and I don't want to lose what I just built. So, where am I? I feel like it's this way. Okay, there it is. We're bringing it here. Right? So first of all, we need to move Don't laugh at me. I went too far out into space. Alright, for right now, let's just agree that this train needs to move a lot. Okay. I'll probably have to swing it out there again later, but... Okay. Which shape am I delivering? Oh, I'm delivering the one here. Okay. So, let's bring the train in. It's going to be 2 lanes. So let's bring the train in here. We're going to do an unloader and an unloader. No, I don't like that. Let's go down a couple levels. Okay. Did I get 4? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yes. Now this one. Oh, I did not do enough. What the hell happened there? Oh, it's 8. 8 now. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because these stations use, for some strange reason, half the amount that every other station uses. Okay. The other thing I need to do is get... north. Over here. And we're going to do wagon loader. Stop. Here's another green train here. This is a long one, so we're gonna do... I worry about the transit time, how long it takes the trains. Okay, now hold the mouse wheel down while you're scrolling. Try to eyeball where the hell this thing is, right about here. Bring it on the coordinate line down. I do like that I can hold the arrow key. Okay. Those 3 are off. They probably emptied these. Oh, they did not. Let's do one more set. Operator levels. Okay. Is it so many now that it's... Okay, now it's starting to empty these out, which is kind of what I wanted to do. I want it to be pulling so many. Like the first set's not even gotten there yet. Okay. Now, isn't there a... How about unlocked? Yeah, unlocks a new train stop where trains will always stop and wait until fully loaded or unloaded up to 60 seconds. Let's try that. So, if I switch this with a wait stop, assuming like, right, all the trains come back, they grab all the stuff. Then if I'm understanding it correctly, it's going to hold for a minute and see if anything shows up. And then if nothing shows up, it'll move forward. Kind of saving it a trip of a blank trip. I would rather, and then I don't, if you played Odd Sparks, this is something that was in Odd Sparks, but there was something you could put on the path that would make anything on that conveyor belt or path just pause, and then you could indicate how long you wanted it to pause. I was hoping I could put something in front of the train, or like maybe bring the trains up here and put it in here, and then force the, like on the return, when the trains come back, every train that gets ready to come down has to wait 10 seconds, 15, 20 seconds, something like that, so that it spaces the trains out that way. I guess the wait stop here is the same thing. Okay, well, that has gotten us a quota. Look at that. Look at that. Yay. They'll wait on each other. Yeah. This is the same thing. I was in my head, I was thinking about it thinking about it the other way. It's so funny to me that like this is pouring in and this is trickling. But how come they're all not moving so fast? So clearly, the lanes are flowing differently. What? Here. Well, how come? Wait, what? We're trying to trace it back to see exactly where the problem is occurring at. Well, no. Scrolling and zooming in makes me motion sick, so I have to be careful how much I do it. So the third lane here, where does this come from? Oh, you've got the best viewers? I've already got the best viewers. Appreciate you though. Yeah, these are full, so how about we just send another few trains? That's one of the side problems of me doing it this way. All right, and then we'll switch this now that I've unlocked the other one. We'll switch that with a wait stop. I don't have windowless mode or window mode on, or I can't get my cursor out to. Hopefully that's not in the chat. ongoing decrease, whatever his spammy name is. Okay. Didn't I found this? Yes. So I could just harvest that as is. And where? Over here? Okay. So I can harvest this as is, and then I can bring it this way. Is there a pre-made wedge shape that will work for the top half of what I need to deliver? That's a hole wedge shape. That is a different kind of hole wedge shape. Is there one over here? Because then I could just bring it this way. It'd be great if I could find one that was already made and exactly what I needed, but... Oh, wait, can't I just... Can't I just swap them too? It is in my chat. Okay. Is there a way that I could just report it? I'm just gonna delete it. I gave my oldest moderator, but she doesn't come in here every night. And to be fair, I don't think this is a game that she would watch me play. She will sit in here on Marvel, like if I decide to play Marvel Rivals or something. Yes. Yeah, I can just swap this piece. Okay, so let's make that happen. Again, I need 2 whole lanes. What if I need to go get that big... No! Oh, I clicked home. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. This is... I'm never gonna find it. Wait, it's got a blue box around it somewhere, right? There it is. You didn't see that happen. Okay, create a location. Let me go get that giant swappy thing. That's not going to be exactly right, though, because I swapped it. Oh! Oh, that's handy. No, I think for this one I need just a normal swap island. I don't think the swap island that I built on the other one's actually going to work for it. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get a not giant platform? I think I could probably use that one of those. Yeah, I think or maybe a 3. Ooh, a 4, because then I could directly link 2 together. Okay, let's try that. So I just need to... I can't visualize what it's going to be until I stick them together. Okay, unironically, if you just switch the exact same thing twice... What if I... Okay, so I can... That's literally the same thing that I just built. And then I rotated to... So I can go grab that other 3 island as is. Where the hell is that? Here, you. Dave Blue. I don't even know what to call this. 3x3 WAP island random. Just something. Okay, and then if I grab you. Oh, because nope, that's not right. Because I rotated them. Okay, well, I grabbed the wrong one. I rotated them before I fed them into Swap Island. Now it feeds out correctly. Okay. Yay! Well, look at that. And then I'm just going to grab this whole thing and make another one right here. And out of curiosity, is this facing in the correct direction based on north? Yes. Great. Except I don't know where I am now compared to... Is this home? Oh. That's nice to know. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. Okay, so... Here. And if I face north... Okay, so if I face north here... this needs to get rotated once, but that's fine. I can do that. Alright, so... 1, 2... 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And if I face north and I look at it, I just need to rotate clockwise or counterclockwise. Really doesn't pretty much matter at this point. Yep, that's it. Okay, and then it's right here. And another train, because we love trains. Let's do a blue train. Yeah, no, like, I kind of feel like I'm overusing the trains, to be honest, but at the same time, I kind of feel like that's why they're here. And we'll do a wait stop. And we'll put these on the right side of the actual train. Now we will zoom out. And wagon unloader. Do a train stop. Okay, let's make... Not enough yet. We're getting there. Okay, ones on the sides go on top, so it's gonna be this way? Oh, it's backwards. They need to go the other direction, but okay. How about if we do them this way? Yeah, that'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna do these ones. I feel like I make this so much. And this is a wait stop. Now, I would like to take a quick moment, because I think I can be a little bit more mindful about how I get this to where I need it to go. Ultimately, this is going to go here. Can I tie it into... Yes, let's try that. What color trains do I have? This train is red. So let's make this a blue route. So I need these to be blue trains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Oh, I can just actually click and hold those, huh? And we're going to make a lot of trains. Okay. And be right back. Alright. I will be here trying to hold down the left mouse button while I scroll wheel at the same time. Let's bring it here. That's the blue line. And then, once we piggyback off of that line, and we take the blue line up hall. And we do a train stop, unloader. Good. Okay. I think this time I need to be in front of it. I'm not 100% sure what this is going to output. How is it that I never get these things spaced right? I'm just extending these out a little bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. It is back here. I don't think I can do that. JK, I can do that. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Abuelita, welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing this evening? Alright, that should be all of them at this point. Oh, I'm gonna need so many more trains. Wait, where are the trains at? Uh-oh. Okay, that's not supposed to be a wait stop. That's supposed to be a stop. Was able to complete one job series. Hey, a little bit every day. A little bit every day. I got to play a little bit in the afternoon while I was watching my 2-year-old. Truthfully, when you watch a 2-year-old, the game idles more than you play it. But, you know. Yeah, just this is one of those games where I don't feel like you have to rush. The closest thing to rushing the game that makes me feel is this operator level, where I know if I start like really grinding, I could get it higher. But then like if I take a nap, I lose, you know, you're going to lose 5%. So, hey, just take your time. Like, I would love to know where the trains are right now. Because for some reason, they are not stopping. Kids take a lot of time with that. Yes, they do. I have, so I have 4. My oldest started college the same year we had my youngest. So, woohoo! Got rid of one and got another one all at the same time, with 2 in between. Okay, let's follow this thing this time so I can try to see what happens when it gets there. They didn't like jump to the other lane, right? This isn't a blue lane that I missed. No, it's red. Here they come. Oh, I'm gonna need so many more trains. Do I complete all the jobs before I move on to the next milestone? No. Yeah, helps if I can. It does help if I connect everything together, though. It really just depends on what you're working towards, I think. For me, I am working through the milestones. I want to get everything unlocked. So getting access to the color mixers. The third space level will be nice. I don't necessarily need it right this minute. Getting access to the pin pushers, the crystals. So I want to get access back to all of the things. So I'm kind of working through the milestones. And then I have the operators delivering, but I'm not really focused on it. I don't know if the classic mode works like it used to work. You had to deliver extra shapes to unlock other things. Some of those I would work towards, depending on what it was that it was going to give me. Let's lock in. Okay, here they come. But as far as like the milestones, I mean, to me the milestones are like this is the game aspect of it. So I just just work on them. I need to go look at the classic mode. I haven't, since the 1.0 launch, I haven't went back and looked at classic mode to see what they changed. As soon as I see these delivered, I'll go take a look at it. Probably answer your question a little better. I just want to make sure that... Okay, so this blue train, this one's empty. It did have a green check mark on it, so I'm assuming... Yeah, I just need to get it delivered. I think the problem was I had a weight thing and not a... Good lord, where are they at? Here they are. Can we make them faster? No, I can increase the capacity. Alright, taking a right. Yay. Please stop this time. Hey, there we go. Not sure you understand manufacturing. So if it's the first time you're playing, I would take the game's recommendation and play the other ones. Yeah, I'm going to take a look because I haven't played since 1.0 launched. I just want to go load up class. I'm going right back to manufacturer mode. I want to go load up classic mode really quick just to see. Yeah, like I don't get to play all of my old games anymore. Classic. We'll just do a hard one. I'm planning on playing it anyway, so... Map generation! I'm not a big fan of the spiral yet. It hasn't sold me. Let's just start. I will not build spaghetti factories too much. Okay, let's take a quick look at milestones. Oh, you've got jobs in here. Yeah. Okay. I would not clear these. Everything in here is not something that I would focus on. However, if you can deliver, like this one, you could deliver that pretty easy. Like, that's probably going to be right here immediate and, like, easy to find. And then I say that, and then immediately I can't find one. But you, like, the low-hanging fruit in this job section you want, because it's going to give you research and it's going to give you platform. In here, you really want to focus on going through these first, and then as you can, deliver these. Because you want to be able to get, you know, like I said, you want the platform capacity and you want the research credits. As far as the unlocks, each their own. I think all of the upgrades are going to be really important now. Speed multiplier is going to move everything along faster. You're going to be able to deliver, but it's 5,000. You might want to grab, I think the bent stacker is a little bit better than the other stacker. That cutter's great. The rotators are okay. It saves you from having to rotate something multiple times. Platforms you could probably wait. Irregular platforms you don't need for a while. The longer ones, the bigger ones, maybe, but not immediately. So, if you're playing in the classic mode, I would focus the milestones and just kind of working your way through the milestones and do the jobs as you can. Don't worry about focusing them though. You're really trying. What you're doing in here is really just looking to grab platform and research credits. That's really what they're here for. I would prioritize just this, and then as you unlock things, then you can start looking at the jobs. The other thing you can do, this is what I ended up doing in hard mode. I came in and built a make anything machine. Like, that's the last time I was playing, that's what I was doing. And eventually I'll just go ahead and save it because I'm going to play it at some point. Eventually I got to the point where I would just go through that board and I would feed the shape into the machine, and it would it would adjust itself and automatically make it. Oh, back to manufacture mode. Manufacture mode is a little different. It doesn't have those jobs. The difference is you're building a factory that makes a specific shape, and then you're using that shape to make the next section of the factory. The way I laid my factory out is probably pretty helpful as to explain it. So you start in manufacture mode. You don't start with an empty hole that you're filling up forever. You kind of are on the other side, and you're getting all the trash, and that's what these little ugly looking ones are. And then you take those ugly looking ones and you feed them through polishers, and you polish them up and you make them all pretty. Yep, there they're moving so fast we can't really see them, but there they are. And then you start feeding them through progressively more complicated what do they call them? Trade stations. So you take the ruby, right? The ruby takes the standard one, outputs a red ruby. The red ruby goes into the sapphire, and soon right here goes into the sapphire along with some other shapes, and outputs a blue one. The blue ones go into the green, and then you get an output, and you put those together, and you make a green one. And this is what I was working on. The green one goes into the yellow one, and then the yellow one, well, no, let's go unlock it together. The yellow one goes into aquamarine. So it's kind of the same principle, where you have the milestone, but in the base game, in classic mode, you're just building a shape, and then theoretically, once you've made that shape, you might not ever need that shape again. In manufacture mode, you make the shape, but then you do need that shape for the next step. It's a little bit harder because you really have to scale up your factory in order to keep making enough of the shapes, right? Like the very first shape that I make, the red one, I needed, what is this? These are stacks of 8. So I needed 4 stacks of 8 machines, and I needed to be able to feed all of them. Right, so that's this giant thing down here is doing nothing but making blue squares. But I had to make so many blue squares because I had to feed so many red ones. That's kind of the difference. Welcome back. We successfully completed the yellow. Woo! And now the yellow is outputting. Good lord. So the yellow one is outputting 2 each yellow one. I'm sorry, 4. It's outputting essentially I don't know, like, it's the whole shape, but it's making a 4 quadrants, and now I'm gonna have to restack them all together. I usually do the pretty simple one related to the prop milestone. Yeah, if it, like I wouldn't. Yes and no. Like, if you're already doing it, like, some of them will auto-complete for you. You don't have to, like, go out of your way. Just working on the milestone, you're going to complete them. But other than that, the first time through classic mode, I would just focus on doing the milestones and kind of learning how all the machines go together. Sorry, I'm distracting. No, you're fine. I like being able... I like talking. It's fun. Why isn't this making anything? Oh, because I never connected. Well, there we go. Okay, so... Good lord. What's this thing out... This... Okay, so this is where the math happens. This is outputting... 90. So 2 stackers? No, 1 stacker. They usually go quicker than milestones. Just set up separate lines. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. The reason that you do the jobs in classic mode is to get the points for manufacturer, for platforms, and for research points. That's really what you're doing them for. All right, blueprints, stackers, stacker. Make sure I grab the right one. And then that should be one whole one. And if I'm right, the saturation speed should be good. Nihilist. That is the person, so I don't know, like a year, I guess, or more now, however long ago it was. When I started doing the Make Anything machine, that's the person I watched. To kind of wrap my head around the Make Anything machine. Okay, so this should take care of, and I want to delete all of this because I don't want it to stick out so far. Get shapes too. You too can copy and paste over and over and over again. Okay. And we want the aquamarine station. Let's take a look. What are we working with? Okay. Nice. It wants... It's 1 for 1, I think, right here now, right? At this point. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I'm out of... These are going to take way too... I have to make so many more trains. They're going to take way too long to get here. Nope. Where is it? It's this one. Okay. I almost, like... Let's do that. They'll get spread out, right? 'Cause this is a wait stop. Whoa, where's my... Oh, you're running out. Okay. The trains are a little hard for me to gauge because if it's a short run, right, like, boop, boop, they're there, and they never run out. But if it's a long run, then it's hard for me to estimate how long is it going to take from moving from point A to point B to unload. So we'll just keep throwing more trains at it. That'll fix it. Okay, now... Okay, that should work itself out in a little bit. At least they are simpler than Factorio trains. I couldn't play Factorio. I tried. I have like 4 or 5 hours into it. I am not a huge fan of, and this is going to sound weird because I do love odd sparks. Needing to move my little spaceman around in the enemies. I was not a huge fan. I know. Maybe I just have to try it again. That's probably all it is. Alright, we need to start making more stuff. So we need the football and a yellow circle. Oh, we need mixing stations. I could spend like an hour just setting up mixing stations now. Hey, does my, 4 square paint mix station? Is this gonna work? So... I built one here. So this is gonna work. But it's going to output... I might have to rebuild it. We'll find out here in a second. Really, really quick. 1, 2, 3. Close enough. If I remember, this is one color, this is one color, that's the output color. I need one more set. Just to make sure everything's even. This is mostly a test of the radio broadcast system. Oh no. It's not that way. Wait, I thought I had 4 paint. Nope. Color mixing squid 3 level. That's what I needed. And I don't remember which colors to feed into what, but we'll figure it out. I think it's this. Trying to remember how a blueprint works from like forever ago. And this is from when it had an under layer. So this would go down and then up. So this is probably gonna have to go. Okay. So this fed in, and now it looks like... Okay. At least I labeled it. I needed to go over there. And then... God, ugly, but it'll work. Nope, that's the wrong connection. Okay, is this actually gonna make... Okay, is it not gonna spin up? Oh, I was like, where? Is it not gonna spin? Okay, there it goes. Okay, and then the way that I had this was to... Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out the math. I don't know how many... Machines per fluid launcher is 2. One, two. 1, 2. I don't think that changed the speed that much. So this is this one and this one connect to this one. These two connect here and throw forward. So it is 2 to 1 thrower. I think we're good. Or Gucci, as the kids would say. Is that still the same? Okay. So the squid lives. Squid lives. I just need to figure out how many I need to power the squid. And this really, it could be color 1, color 2. It doesn't have to be green, red, but okay. Your ratio's a bit off, but it works. Is it really? Alright, let's see if I can remember how this works. So 1 thrower is throwing this line into here. So 1 thrower. 1 lane is coming into 2 mixers. They preserve the number of input and output. Oh no. Think about how I can, like... I don't think there's a way for me to easily manipulate this. I don't think I can take it and move it to a 3 easily anyway. Let's find out. So what I need, let's just go this way. What I need... Okay. So then I would Oh, the throwing is going to be wild here. Okay. Oh, do. Okay, but I also need to throw throwing output line over another output line. Well, I'm like crisscrossing it. Oh, that needs to come out more. But it's the same color, right? Yes. Yes. Change where they combine an output. Wait, I don't understand what you mean. So, hold on. Let me do this then, so I can... So the squid's not going to work, because it's not... This is probably overkill as far as how much fluid is coming into this right now, but... Okay. So, this is the cyan currently output. And this is the other one that I would assume I would take over to this corner, right? So I'd get two outputs, two outputs. So why not just change where they combine in output? I feel like what you're saying makes sense, but I don't understand how to not cross the streams when it gets down here. Just run the pipes directly. Oh, I don't have to throw them here. I can just literally just do that. Okay. I'm so confused. Hold on. Now, the only way that I'm going to get these two middle lanes like that. So these two lanes combined into these two. Pipes are infinite throughput. I could do that and that. Oh, you mean I could just mush all 4 of them together? You know, just everybody's welcome to the party. And this is okay? Oh, it doesn't matter. Everything is just infinite. So the second I get them over here, I could just squish them into one lane and then bring them down there as one lane. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. So literally at this point, I could just push them into one lane. Probably got to be a cleaner way to do that part too. Right? Because if they're just one lane, I could just do that. I could do that. Okay. Well, now can I... Well, no, I don't have enough outputs to do that here. Do I? No, because I took the... I'd have to rework the whole thing. Because I took this so close. I'd have to do that. Right. Yeah, because now these are the outputs. These are the outputs. So by that lot, part of me just wants to use the 3. I bet I could make so much more now. Efficiency! That's all this game is. It's just efficiency on top of efficiency on top of efficiency. Well, now part of me... Part of me wants to change this too, so I don't have to, like... This way I could just put one lane on one lane. Can I put this in a 1 by... My mixer is 2 by 1 that brings in 1 of each color and outputs the 2 mixed. I was thinking, like, can I just shrink this down? So, color in, color out, color out. Yeah, that's probably enough. What's that stack looking like? That's alright. Let's do it this way. Pipes are infinite. Pipes are infinite. That's the trick. So, let's say... all pipes are infinite. So that means I can just go like that. And I can just go like that. And if it's 2 machines per fluid launcher, so that means I can have 2, 4, 6, 8. I can have 8 of these. One, two. One, two, three, 4. That's us. That's a total of 8. How did I make that happen over here? Hold on, let me look at it again. Oh, I see what I did. Did that work though? Because then I could just like mirror straight out. And then you and you. You and you. Let's assume 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 of these. I need to route the pipe on the same level, which would be okay. So like I could do. I don't have to do the pipe on the same level because pipes are infinite. I just have to make sure that everything is connected. Wait, I kind of get... Alright, hold on. So everything is connected here. Jump from your left input to your mixer input. I got a little bit more room, right? This is the basic shape. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it doesn't. It'd be nice if I could smush it together one more time. Mixer was fine. Well, I'm trying to make it. Unnecessarily complicated. I'm just trying to make it line up on both sides. 3 and 3. Fluid catcher. But I can't throw. Throw. Oh. Oh, I've confused myself. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ooh. I can't really throw them over top of it, huh? Mixer's fine there. Nudge the left column 1 towards the middle, then make it all one long column. Stream delay has caused a problem. Because I'm not sure what I was doing when you said that. Okay. Go it that way. So what I did over there was... This controls the until I have 2 columns. That's kind of what I had, but... Oh, I get it. Because this I can throw on that lane. Well, that's half of them. Oh. Well, look, I was trying to really overcomplicate things. You. Okay. Oh, it's 2 in and 2 out. I remembered that time. Okay. Do I need to make a blueprint folder? Yes. New. No, I could just put it in the painter folder. I think that'd be alright. Save blueprints. Paint mixer 1 by 2. Well, you. Okay. One is 1800. One space belt's platform capacity is half. So one fully saturated space belt can fuel 2. That seems wrong. Okay. Save the blueprint, we're good. Ooh, alright, we need to make yellow. And yellow is red. No, blue and green. Blue and green make yellow, right? It's on the picture. It's on the picture. Just go take a look at the picture. Red and green make yellow. I need whole circles. Circle, red and green. It's a little too early for me to try to set up like a big paint. Like bring all the colors in and make like huge repositories of just paint. We may wait on that. That's a circle. Red and green's a little far away. Still a pretty good spot though, considering it's right here. Red and green. Red and green in a circle. I need to make so much yellow. It might actually be better for me to do that. Do I have a yellow train? I do now. And we'll make the white train later. So maybe I can make a yellow train. Like maybe I can go make a ton of yellow paint. Is there a spot that's got a bunch of yellow, like red and green together? Right here. In a circle. So I can make the yellow that I needed for the circle right here. I think that's where we're going to set this up at. Let's take this shape. And we'll do that. Alright. That is where I need to stop for the day because it's at midnight. And during the week, I have the oldest boy child problem. Panda, once again, thank you. You are a lifesaver. I think we got some good stuff completed, though. We got the whole next yellow one set up. Including getting it set up and ready for the next output into Aquamarine. And then tomorrow night, we can focus on setting up the paint. I might do that tomorrow during the day while I watch the Silas. Just setting up, I don't know. I feel like part of me wants to just make a ton of yellow paint and put a repository somewhere of yellow and of all of the mixed colors. And then whenever I need them, go get them. Problem is, as I need more of them, I'll have to make sure more is being made. And then it looks like purple and teal. Aquamarine and teal are the next, or magenta, are the next color sets. Oh, is that crystal? I might be out of the game at that point. I hate crystal. That one might not be too bad, though. That would be just getting pins in the right location and then crystallizing it and then dropping something on it. That one wouldn't be too hard. Same with this one. It's the freaky ones that have like crystal floating. Can't stand those. Alright, that's for tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody, and keeping me company on the... Most of them are pretty simple. Yeah, I was looking at them. None of them seemed wild. Like, I'm afraid some of them are going to be really crazy. Right? Because I would go into Discord, and like Discord would post like impossible shapes. And you look at it, and it's like 17 pins on one side, and like 36 stacks of crystals on the other. I don't know how to do that. That what? Alright. Take it easy. I'll be back on tomorrow night. You guys have a great night. Hopefully your day tomorrow is filled with coffee and no shapes. Or maybe shapes. I don't know what you're doing tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Bye.